my cousin texted my mum one day, like, do you want to go down to the park lake to catch a few little fish and stuff? And I've never done fishing before. So we went down, we caught a few nice little bits, and then we went to my local tackle shop, got a little whip and some maggots and a couple rigs and stuff. Went back down to the same pond and caught loads, and since then I was addicted. And yeah, I've never been one for sports, really. I just like to sit outside and enjoy my day, really. Oh, come on. And then I saw new places online, and I thought, why not try them? And then I found Barlow, and it was just amazing. Yeah, first time I came here, I had nice carp down the edge, loads of roach and rod. And yeah, I've been fishing since I was 5, and I'm 14 now, and I've still not lost a bug for it. And yeah, hopefully I will never, really. I was at Aston Park Fisheries, and I went into the tackle shop because we were fishing on Lily Pond in winter and it was really quiet. And he said, just try these. He said, if you roll it into like a bloodworm shape, it was actually the 2-in-1. And I rolled it into, 3 inches, really thin, put it on the hook and cast it out. And within probably 2 minutes, rod screams off on the alarm. And I strike into it, it was on for about 10 seconds or something, it suddenly came off. But then I knew it was working, so I kept using it. And then I put one rod on wafter and on Fjuka bait, and it was, yeah, I caught, I think, three fish in just under 2 hours, I think, in winter. I think they were all above 5 pounds as well. That was good. I've used it on and off quite a bit, actually, because there's a local farm pond I go to, and that's really good because there's loads of silvers and crucians in there, and they love the 2-in-1 white. I'm fishing 8 metres out, I think, just up to a set of lily pads, and I'm using the white 2-in-1. So basically I'm getting 2 pieces of the white neons and I'm just moulding them together for a few seconds, so basically they stick together. And I'm moulding it into like a ball shape, and I'm just basically nicking it on, and then I'm flattening the end out, so basically like that. And that's working really well at the moment. I've been getting loads of bites and stuff on that. And yeah, I've had a nice roach and loads of little stuff, nice golden rod and stuff. And but yeah, when it goes quiet like that, sometimes if you roll it a bit, what I've found is if I roll it a bit thinner, so it could look like a big maggot or something, and that sometimes works as well. But yeah, that's all I've been doing really, and it's been working. Just feeding, yeah, like I said, 2-in-1s over the top. I think people just think, yeah, you're just going to catch 2 little fish this big, and I think people think it's quite boring, but once you're actually out there, you do get the bug for it. And yeah, it's not for everyone, but yeah, you do really get the bug for it. And I think it'd be great if more people could get into it as well, because it just gives the older people a bit of competition as well, doesn't it? But
day to day's been all right. I've just been I've been on the old Fjukas. I've been using the white ones. Have been most successful for today. I've been trying the red ones, bit of all of them really, the neons and everything. But because they've been doing a bit of weeding, I think it's silted the water up and it's gone quite cloudy. So I've been fishing the white ones today. I've been getting most success, pulled, you know, best. I've had mainly silvers and things like that today. You know, I've had a few roach and stuff, and caught a nice roach earlier, about a pound. But it's not been fishing this lake as normally as as well as it can be. But it's been steady, you know. But I think the white Fjukas had sort of stood out and definitely done the business for me today.
So I'm Harley, and I'm currently at Barlow Country Club, fishing the Tench Pond. And I just caught that fish on these neon hook baits. So, and I've just been, for every cast, I've been throwing out a few of the 2-in-1 bags. I have a mix of the yellow and the whites there. And just on Waggler float, just on this. So I first started fishing, I think it was in Lanzarote, when I was probably about 3 or 4 years old. And because where our little hotel was, there was like a lagoon, and there were tons and tons of mullet there. So I remember, yeah, my friends who I went to Lanzarote with, they had rods and that, and we were just freelining a bit of bread on the top, and every cast we were getting a decent mullet. So yeah, that's probably when it started. So yeah, I remember buying my first rod at Argos, and from then on I always came to Barlow just to catch like big roach and that. I do a lot of carp fishing, but I enjoy feeder fishing, especially when they properly take it round. So I've been fishing today just on these neon hook baits, and they've been doing the job for me, so yeah, seem to be working well. I'm feeding about just off the bottom on the water column, and so yeah, the depth is about, that's the depth I've been fishing at, just on a pole rig, just on a waggler rod. So yeah, I've been fishing that deep, mainly on the yellow hook bait with a few shot, and a lot of the bites have been on the way down, but yeah, as it's come later on in the day, they've been a bit lower, so it's usually been after about 10 seconds of it being in that they've taken it. I feel it's a really good bait because you can mould it into the shape of a maggot like that if you need to, or I've seen if you put two together you can make a worm. Yeah, it's really easy. It's not like you need a bait band tool and having to mess around with that for every cast. It hooks on easily, and you can fish as fast as, really.
Yeah, I first started fishing, all my family really fished. My dad, my stepdad, my granddad, my brother. I used to just go down and sit behind them, watching what they did. And then when I got to the age, I got my permit down at Fusion, which is on the Sheepbridge Industrial Estate. Started going down there. My dad bought me my first pole, which were a Beastmaster, and just started from there. Proudest catch, well, probably recently, just started a bit of carp fishing, had a 18-pound common from Fusion. We did the first 24-hour down there, and I managed to get it about 4 in the morning. I've just got a Preston carp feeder Monster. I think it's Monster X, I don't really know. Just hybrid feeder to a quick change bead to a Preston pre-tied rapid stop hair rigs. So yeah, getting these pink neons, just squashing them down a bit, making into a bit of a disc, putting it on, just squashing it round a bit like that, and then popping it in there and just covering it, and a bit of ground bait like that, and then just dropping it in margin. Like that. Yep. Oh, a quick one. This lake, I like it because since I'm young I've always fished this one. It's got a good stamper, crusions, fantails, some nice chub. Fishing helped me and my friends a lot. Gets you off at streets, doesn't it? Coming to a place like this, your parents know you're safe and you're down here doing something, or you're not going to get into trouble. And I think it's as soon as you hook that first fish, I think then they've got you. So I think it's just brilliant. It helps so many kids out with different things. I think, like one of the other lads said, angling direct, doing deals like they are. I've just been and got my little brother a whip, a bag of Fjuka and a ready rig. And I'm sure he'll be down here in 6-week holidays trying to catch some fish.
James purchased the fishery about 9 months ago and brought me on to sort of help out and assist and steer things from a fishing perspective. And we've made a lot of changes to the fishery in a short space of time. We've got good food, we've got some lovely staff, friendly staff working for us now, lovely new bailiff and everything as well. Very helpful, very knowledgeable. Like myself, everybody who works here now, as for myself, I first fished here 30 years ago. And we've made a lot of improvements for the infrastructure as well. Like for a start, you couldn't drive down the road before without hitting a pothole and bottoming your car out, but that's all the roads surface has been redone. You know, we've had people weeding in the ponds today as well. We've fixed all the pegs, made them more accessible, stocked fishing correctly via our fishery management, following the fishery management's advice. So yeah, everything's moving in the right direction really. Obviously here we've got the 4 coarse lakes, we've got the 1 specimen carp lake, and we've got the 2 trout lakes at the top there as well. Yeah, I think, you know, that's one thing that we've done as well. People have spoke to us, and ultimately, and we've listened, and we're doing a lot of social media now. It was myself on there doing a lot of the social media on Instagram and Facebook. So everything that we're doing, all the fishes, all the catches, and everything's regularly updated on there. And we put on there, you know, what does everyone want to see from the fishery? And ultimately, they were saying, you know, we'd love to see a tackle shop. We know we want nice cafe. We'd love to see facilities upgraded. We want a tackle shop. So everyone's spoken. We've listened, and in the next couple of weeks, we're opening a tackle shop here on the fishery. We're going to be supplying, you know, pellets, bait, maggots, and everything that's required really with the leading brands. So exciting times really to be involved with the fishery, and onwards and upwards, I say.